resentful of the amount of publicity that she was getting. And in some sense, you could argue that she fell for the same message that a lot of young women fall for, which is, if I just changed aspects of my eating, I too could achieve that level of success.
She got to this point where everyone was like, wow! She had the figure, the dresses looked just spot on.
But just a year later, the press were beginning to worry. Nicole's emaciated appearance led them to speculate that she could be developing an eating disorder. Nicole brushed off the concerns, claiming she was naturally skinny. She'd only needed to lose a few pounds because of a stint in drug rehab in 2003.
Some would say that this is her new addiction, just stopping food. It's a drug to many people. If they can control their food intake, then they are in control of their lives.
Dieting and extreme dieting, they develop psychological rewards for doing it. In some sense, they get attention. They get that feeling of mastery and control.
When Nicole's weight plummeted to less than 7 stone in 2006, the press actually feared for her life.
At Heat, we do use quite strong headlines. Nicole, eat or you'll die is one of them. It's incredibly powerful. It really drives it home to the reader. You know, this girl could die unless she eats.
She's tiny. She looks like a child. And the pictures of her in the yellow bikini that I've seen recently, it's too thin.
The Body Mass Index uses your weight and height to calculate how much of your total body weight comes from fat.
Body mass index between 20 and 25 is about the amount of fat that is normal to be on your body, and we need a certain amount of fat because that fat actually does a job. It helps to produce hormones, and it helps to keep us healthy, and it helps to support our immune system, but it's not usually normal to have a body mass index under 17.5.
Nicole Richie has a body mass index of just 17.48.
Looking at Nicole Richie, she is an extreme case, and she's lost that lovely, youthful, curvaceous fat that we have in the face of a young age. She's lost all that. You know, she's only 20-odd.
Nicole Richie is 24 years old, 5'1", and weighs around 6 stone 9 pounds. According to aging expert Dr. Kyriazis, Nicole's skeletal frame is 15% below her healthy weight. So will rail-thin Nicole even make it past 60?
In my opinion, based on my calculations, Nicole Richie might die at the age of 63, and that allows her a lifespan of another 38 years. And I thought that was very dramatic, because for somebody of that age to have only a likely lifespan of another 38 years is quite depressing, really.
Coming up after the break, more jaw-dropping pictures of the stars as you've never seen them before. And we reveal who will have the dubious honour of being our most extreme skinny celebrity.
In my opinion, based on my calculations, she is likely to reach the age of 54. And that means that she only has 22 years left to live.
Extreme skinny celebrities can now reveal our final 2 most super thin stars. Some women, like Oprah Winfrey and Kirstie Alley, can't seem to stop yo-yoing up and down the scales. But when it comes to fluctuating weight, Hollywood A-lister Renée Zellweger is the yo-yo mama. Since 2001, she's gone from a size 6 to size 14 for the role of Bridget Jones.
I love Renée Zellweger. I think she's an amazing actress. It was so impressive as well, not just the acting, but the weight loss, the weight gain, the weight loss, and then sort of for Bridget Jones too, the same thing all over again.
I just have this overriding image of her shaking her bum when she's got the little rabbit's tail on it, and I was just like, little bit of flesh wobbled at the same time, and I wanted to reach out and grab it.
Off-screen, Renée was surprised to discover men took more of an interest when she was blessed with Bridget's extra pounds. Scientific research and magazine surveys alike reveal that 3/4 of men prefer curvy girls.
You are allowed to have a curvy physique, and in many cases men actually prefer it. You know, we do surveys in the magazine proving that men prefer women that are curvy, and I think it's really important, especially for our younger readers, to see that.
Renee put the curves on for one role, but she lost them again for another. In 2002, she adopted a risky low-carb crash diet and dropped to 7.5 stone for the role of Roxy in Chicago.
Low carbohydrate diets aren't a healthy way to lose weight. I mean, sure, if you cut out most carbohydrates, you'll cut out a lot of calories and you lose weight. But in the longer term, we just don't know how healthy it is in terms of things like heart disease, bone health, risk of cancer.
Renee may have been playing Russian roulette with her health, but she wasn't done yet. Returning to the role of Bridget Jones, she piled on 4 stone in just 3 months to get herself back to a size 14. But could all this yo-yo dieting be good for her?
It's a bit like sort of blowing a balloon up and then letting it down quickly. You know, as far as the face and the body is concerned, it's quite possible, you know, she might get stretch marks on the tummy, and on the face it may possibly predispose her to wrinkles later in life.
Some studies suggest that if you do yo-yo dieting a lot over time, it could have a negative impact on, for example, our heart health, on like cholesterol levels or blood pressure, and also on our immune system.